Hi, good evening. My name is Venkatraman and I am the Chief Running Evangelist of You Too Can Run. Our mission is to promote running for good health. And as part of our program to promote running, we have come out with this book called So Far to 5K, which is written by me. And this is basically a simple 8-week program on how anybody can train and start running a 5 kilometer distance. So it's titled So Far to 5K. And what we do in this webinar is that we uh, I take each part of the book, each paragraph, each chapter heading, each subchapter, whatever, into convenient pieces, and I expand more on each of them. So, for example, what I might have written might be, we wanted to make the book a very easy read. So what I've written here may be simple and short, but in this webinar I can explain much better than what could be written here for reasons of brevity. Also, the webinar is meant to be a standalone product. So you could actually see this entire series of videos, and by seeing this series of videos, you can actually go through each paragraph of the book and understand it better. But the book will have things like charts and plans and tables and all that, which of course the electronic medium will not allow me to have. So it helps to think of both this webinar series and this book as being complementary to each other. So, so without much ado, let's get into the topic. We are in the chapter 6 of the book, which is getting started, and we're dealing with the various stages of the evolution of a runner. So we are now in stage 2, which is choosing the logistics. So what is logistics? So let's say that you have decided to take up running. You are not even thinking of running, but for whatever reason, as you have discussed earlier, you have decided to take up running, and now you say that no, I want to start running and I want to lose my weight or whatever, whatever are your reasons. So you have done that. Congratulations. Then the next big thing is finding the time, and that we have dealt with in the earlier webinar. Is how to find time to take care of your body, and now you have even figured that out. The next question is logistics. Okay, so having found the time, having made up your mind, the next is what is the time of the day. Assume that whatever time it is of the day, you have zeroed in on that. Next question will be, should I run indoors or should I run outdoors? Indoors can be a treadmill, outdoors can be variety of places. It can be a park, it can be some nice road in your neighborhood, it can be a jogging track in your building, it can be a jogging track in your club, it can be a beach, it can be a scenic part of the city that is somewhere close to you, maybe along the seashore or in the mountains or wherever. So you know that typically runners go there, and there's a nice running route and you can get started, and there'll be many other runners, and there is always this thing about safety in numbers. So because typically we run in the morning if you're running outdoors. So that is the next big topic in logistics. That is, where do you go and run? So that that is something that you need to decide for yourself based on what is convenient, and there can be many factors to decide. If you are going to run in the afternoon, then most of our cities have got too much of traffic, so you will typically end up running in a park or a jogging track or on the treadmill in your home or in your building gym or in your club or in your health club or any one of those places. If you want to run longer distances, if you are like me, I get very easily bored running on the treadmill because the view never changes, and I don't like to watch TV. So so I prefer running outside. Running outside means necessarily getting up in the morning and running, and we will come to that time of the day to run in a subsequent chapter. So the first thing of logistics, first point of logistics is where to run. Okay, the next is with whom, and we are going to deal with this in a very elaborate manner. But you can run by yourself, go out there, start running. You can run with a friend who is a runner or is also a beginner like you. Misery loves company, and he can do that. Or you can run with a running group, which is just a bunch of people running together. Or there may be a training group which means basically that it's a group, but it's led by a trainer. Or you could, we have a personal trainer to, train you how to run. So there are various options, and we'll deal with them later on. The next is, how do you commute there? Where do you go if it is outside? How do you reach there? Do you take an auto? Do you drive in your car? Do you go with a friend who drives? Do you have your own bike? That is the next big thing in logistics. So you need to decide that on how to go about doing that. The last is regarding the clothes. What, whether you should wear a cap or not? What kind of shoes do you wear? What kind of apparel do you wear? Do you take out that that beach shorts which you got in Goa last year when you went on a vacation, or do you really need to go out and buy running sports apparel? And of course, color coordination. If you are like some people I know, they like to color coordinate their clothes with their shoes, and that can be a big question for some of them. So basically, these are all the broad views, broad areas of logistics which you need to cover, and that is what this book deals with. And you need to think this through, because if the logistics doesn't fall in place for you, then you will not end up running. So I know many people who would like to run but can't find a friend, so they don't run. Or they know that they need to go to a nice place but don't have transportation in the morning. They can't take a rickshaw regularly, or they don't get rickshaws very easily near their house, so they can't go out and run. So these are all small things but very important things, and can make a difference between whether you take up running, you're regular, you're serious, or you're not. Another this for ladies can be, who will take care of the children, or putting the children in the bus, or making their husband or their father-in-law their morning coffee. And such issues can be issues that may need to be sorted out, and the family may have to be engaged and enrolled into the conversation, so that the ladies can go out and run. So basically, the chapter of evolution as a runner, this is a stage 2, where you have taken care of the logistics, you have taken care of all the items that we discussed about, and you are now ready to go out and run. So congratulations on doing that. And thank you very much for being part of this webinar. If you are watching it live, if you are live, I have a TV here. You can actually type questions, and you can chat with me, and I can look at what you're typing and I can reply back to you. If you are watching a recorded version of this on YouTube, then you can type questions. We get notifications, we will respond back immediately, and we are very happy to discuss things, issues, whatever you have. And yes, there is a link to buy the book, so please do consider buying the book. It's just 250 rupees, and we mail it back to you. All the money that we make, whatever little bit we make, goes back into running. So thank you very much for being with us and spending this part of the day with us. Thank you. Bye.